What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about some new developments in the Research Triangle Park here in the Raleigh-Durham area, so we hope you'll stick around.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I am Zach. This is my beautiful wife, Cindy. If you have not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to be a part of the channel. That number on the screen, we put it there because we are licensed real estate brokers in the area, which means as much as we love to make these videos for you, we love to help you with your real estate needs even more. So if you have any questions about the area, questions about real estate in the area, we'd love to hear from you. So feel free to reach out. So like Cindy said, today's video is on some upcoming developments in the Research Triangle Park area. We're actually here in RTP. Right behind us is a really neat restaurant that opened a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Really cool, called Glasshouse.
Yeah, Glasshouse Kitchen. It was amazing.
Yeah.
We just got some lunch there. And Zach's a big burger fan.
It was excellent. It was excellent.
He said it was
burger.
like in his top burgers in the area. So.
It is. I mean, seriously, it was one of the best burgers I've had of any restaurant here in the Triangle. So
top tier sweet tea as well, which you never met me, but that's my thing, sweet tea. And Zach calls me a tea snob. Like, there is tea that I will not touch. Like, I will not go back to a restaurant if the tea is bad. Like, it's just, no, it's not worth the money to go there.
Yeah.
So great tea. A lot of times, like the cool hip restaurants, they get a little too pretentious and they don't have sweet tea. Like, they think they're really cool, but this one did. The waiter was like, "Are you kidding me? Of course we have sweet tea." I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
I can come back here.
Yeah. But so the main thing, obviously the Glasshouse is cool. It's a new development here in RTP, but the main development that we want to talk about is a place called The Hub. So The Hub is this new development coming to RTP in the next, I would say, year, 2 years out. It's going to be a staggered development process. That's going to have mixed space. So it's going to have office space. It's going to have retail space. That retail space is stores, restaurants, beverages. It's going to have a lot of outdoor space as well. So The Hub is 100 acres, right? 100,
more than 100.
I think 100, maybe 120 acres, which is just an enormous amount of space that they're developing right in the heart of RTP. And it's going to be the first time in the Research Triangle Park's history that folks can legally sleep in RTP. They're going to have an apartment complex in there, so the folks who work here can also live here, which is going to be really
right. And by legally sleep, we don't mean that there's a big homeless problem here. Yeah. I think it just means, I think that was meant by, there's a lot of big companies here, and there's probably a lot of people that have like slept in their office. Not a big homeless issue in RTP.
No, not at all.
So The Hub, like we mentioned, it's going to be really cool. Really just something that we've never had here. Zach and I were talking earlier about how it's always been really cool to live near RTP, but
it's kind of,
if you don't work there,
it's a boring place.
It's just like a lot of big companies, you know, like tech companies and stuff, but there's not anything to actually do there unless you're working in the buildings. But now The Hub is really going to change that. So they broke ground about a week ago on the first section of The Hub, which is going to be called the Horseshoe. And I think it's just because it's going to be kind of horseshoe shaped. But that's going to be like the heart of it, I think, where they're having the most of the mixed use kind of space. So what is going to be in there, like Zach mentioned, a lot of retail space. That's where the apartments are going to be.
25,000 square feet of retail space, food, beverage, all that.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be like the really cool part. But there's some other sections too.
Yeah. The Horseshoe is also going to incorporate, I think, about 100,000 square feet of office space. So it'll be kind of the mixed use space of The Hub. One of the main portions of The Hub will be called the RTP Tower. So that's going to house 300 square feet of office space. So it's going to be the first high rise in RTP. You'll be able to see it, I believe, off Interstate 40 as you're driving into the Research Triangle Park. There'll be another tower, I think it's called Site RTP that has about 150,000 square feet of office space. Then you'll have the apartments on top of that. So just a lot of development going into to RTP. And that's like the so what of this video is the triangle is growing tremendously. And the heart of its growth really is the Research Triangle part.
Right. Yeah.
So
this is what the RTP area is what has consistently brought movement and economic growth to the triangle for like the last 30 years. So, you know, I think we're going to see the surrounding areas continue to explode. But I think what'll be really cool is seeing within RTP actually explode. You know, there's not, you know, they are going to have apartments in that in the hub, but we're hoping maybe some like single family neighborhoods might pop up too, which would be really cool. And
it would be cool, like something down the road in the future.
Right,
so,
right. But there are already, you know, with talks of this has been in talks for a while. And I think that a lot of other developers realize that there's on the Durham side of RTP, there's a really large development that's, you know, it's been in the works for like the last 3 years or so called Ellis Crossing. So that's going to be really close. There's a lot of single family homes in there as well as townhomes and things like that. And then within Ellis Crossing and that same side of town, they're going to, there's a rumor, well, not rumor, I think it's confirmed. I just don't know the exact set date that it's going to be in, is going to be a Publix, which will be the first Publix grocery store in Durham. So it's pretty cool. So I think,
wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's the
That's
first
pretty
time.
neat.
Pretty cool.
Publix has amazing subs.
Yeah.
I have eaten many of Publix subs. The chicken tender subs are outstanding.
And I've only had it once, but people
so
swear
good.
by it. The cake is apparently really good at
I've
Publix.
never
Like
had
if
their
you,
cake,
I think it started in Florida. So whenever you meet someone that's from Florida, like their wedding cake was from Publix. Like they're all about the Publix cake. Who knows? We got to try it.
Yeah. All right, we have another video on RTP if you would like to check that out. We talk about another portion of the Research Triangle Park, which is actually near the hub that was developed last year called Boxyard RTP. It's this neat little shipping container restaurant retail area. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's really cool. It's a neat spot. So feel free to check that video out. But all in all, RTP is the heart of the Triangle's growth right now, with Apple coming in specifically to RTP, and just the growth that we're seeing in general is really based out of the growth of RTP. So if you like this video, make sure to check out those others, and we'd love for you to be a part of the channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button in the corner. And that number on the screen, like we said earlier, we put it there because we are licensed real estate brokers. So if you got any questions about the area, questions about real estate in the area, looking to buy or sell your home, feel free to reach out. We'd love to chat with you. So you can also find us on social media as well.
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram by searching The Honeycut Realtors. We'd love to have you follow along with us there. We post other fun things going on in the area and some cute videos of our adorable boys too. You know, I'm biased, but they're pretty cute. So feel free to follow along with us there. You can also message us there. But if you don't follow us first, it does go to spam usually when we get messages. So just something to keep in mind. I'm not ignoring you if you didn't get a reply. It might be because you aren't following us.
But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see y'all next time. Why does that Wells Fargo look like a Wendy's?
It really does. It looks exactly like Wendy's.
Do they take over on Wendy's?